Well, more and more people are seeking alternatives to traditional medicine for their health challenges. And some of the more cutting edge types of treatment include hyperbaric oxygen therapy and infrared light therapy. So, joining us today are Brian and Cassandra Meierhofer. They are the owners of the Oxygen House, which is located in Lethbridge and also in Raymond, Alberta. We welcome them now to Bridge City News. Brian and Cassandra, welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of
Thank you.
course. Thanks for joining me. I'm really interested in hearing all about this. So first of all, maybe give us a bit of an overview of what exactly you do at Oxygen House. What exactly is it, this oxygen therapy?
Well, we're a small health clinic, and we started out with hyperbaric oxygen, and we quickly added infrared lights. And then we began learning about the bioimmunity testing and hair mineral analysis testing. So we are qualified to do those tests as well, which help us understand your body chemistry and how you can change body chemistry and just increase your health. And we have natural food based supplements and minerals, really awesome minerals. And we use nutrition, minerals, and these alternative methods like hyperbarics to help people increase their health.
Okay, so you're called Oxygen House, but it's much more than just oxygen. Okay, so what exactly is this oxygen therapy? So it involves this hyperbaric oxygen chamber. So how does it work and what does it do exactly?
Yeah, so it's a chamber that you crawl into, and you breathe 95% oxygen through a nose piece, and then we increase the pressure to 1.3 atmospheres. Now, 1.3 atmospheres is like being 10 feet underwater. So you do have to pop your ears as you go along. What that increased pressure does is it allows the gas, oxygen, to dissolve into your blood and your blood plasma. Now, blood plasma can go in parts of your body that red blood cells can't fit. So it also goes into your other fluids as well, like cerebral spinal fluid and your other fluids as well. So it's flooding your body with oxygen, oxygen is like energy to your body, and then your body starts fixing up the place.
That's
Yeah.
incredible. I'm not going to lie. It sounds a little scary. You crawl into a chamber and it closes around. You've got a tube in your nose. It sounds very futuristic, like when they would
Yeah.
find the pods with the people. Yeah, I don't know. What does
Exactly.
it feel like? Is it relaxing?
It's very relaxing.
Okay.
I sleep. A lot of people sleep, but you can read a book. You can be on your phone, but it's
Really?
very yeah.
Okay. So it's
That's
not dark in there.
no.
No.
And you can bring a light in there too. We have a portable light that goes inside, and it has big, large windows. People are claustrophobic. We sit right by the window, just make sure they're okay, and slowly increase the pressure, make sure they're equalizing their ears as we go along.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Are you able to communicate with them while they're in there? Like, is there a speaker? Okay.
we communicate through the window. Yeah, you can hear us through the
Okay.
window.
Interesting.
Yeah,
How long is a session? Like, how
usually,
long does it last?
yeah,
I,
1 hour.
okay.
Yeah, 2 hours, but 1 hour is usually what we recommend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. What kind of benefits should a patient expect? Like, are there specific health conditions that oxygen treatments can help with?
So overall, we say oxygen is anti-inflammatory. It increases ATP, which is your cellular energy. It detoxifies. It mobilizes your stem cells, and it normalizes your immune system. So that is a general for everybody. This is what it does. But we have seen it's very good for people with brain problems, multiple concussions, autism, stroke, anything. We've also, there's a lot of studies that say it has had a benefit for people with everything from arthritis, sports injuries. We use it pre and post surgery for people. And we've had multiple people with cancer, all sorts of things come and utilize oxygen and seen benefit.
Okay. Are there any potential side effects or something that people should be aware of when using hyperbaric oxygen treatments?
Yeah, but we use a mild pressure chamber. It's not a high pressure chamber, so it's very safe. The only issue you can have is sometimes you get a slight detox effect because of the oxygen. Your body starts detoxing because it has that added energy. And so maybe the first or second session, you won't feel super great. But with increased water intake, usually by the third or fourth, you're fine. And that's kind of on the rarer side. Usually, a lot of people feel more energized. So, but good that way.
There are no reported side effects for mild pressure hyperbarics. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, we can all use more energy, that's for sure. And you two have been doing this for about 5 years. You've had your clinic, and you have kind of a personal story there, don't you, Cassandra?
I do. 6 years ago, I suffered a medication withdrawal, which I should have been weaned off of, but I was just pulled off of, and it just broke my brain. I was in my room, I shaking. I didn't sleep for weeks, and I just thought I'm never going to be normal again. But somebody introduced me to hyperbarics at that time and said, "I think you should go in a hyperbaric oxygen chamber." And so I started going in, and it just totally made all the difference in the world for the healing of my own brain. So I'm a big believer in what it can do for you.
That's
Yeah.
incredible. How many sessions did that take for you to start feeling better?
I went in at least 40 sessions,
Ooh, it's a lot.
and
Yeah.
probably more than that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but it worked for you. So that's incredible. Now, you also do this infrared light therapy, right? So I've heard that this is another treatment you offer. So what types of lights are these, and how does it affect our body?
Yeah, well, it's a type 2 medical device. And what it does is it increases nitric oxide in your body. And what nitric oxide does a whole host of things. Incidentally, as we age, we produce less and less nitric oxide. So when you're 40, you produce half as much as you did when you're 20. When you're 60, half of that again.
Wow.
So, what it does is it actually dilates your blood vessels, and so there's more blood movement, more oxygen being carried to the tissues. It stimulates hormone release as well, increases circulation, and it actually can also decrease swelling. And you can also use it for pain reduction. What it does is actually mimics the medicine morphine, the drug morphine, without any of the side effects. So it can definitely have a pain relieving aspect as well.
So it works on the inside of your body and also topical on your skin too, right?
Yeah, so you can use it for skin, for body shaping. You can use it for liver detoxification, heavy metal detoxification. Yeah, it's a type 2 medical device, and it's also, you can purchase it and own it in your own home. So that gives you usage every day if you want to.
Okay. And there's studies out there that are showing positive results as well.
Yes, there's lots of studies that show for a variety of things, everything from skin issues to detoxification to wound healing.
Wow. Okay. What are some of the most common types of health conditions that clients come to you for treatments?
Honestly, we see a lot of people who have been to two or three doctors and maybe a specialist, and they know something's wrong with them, but they can't figure out what it is. All the blood tests come back normal, but they don't feel well, and they're saying something's wrong with me. And so then we start doing testing and using some of the modalities that we have to try to shift body chemistry and find out what are the roots of this problem. But we've also seen people with specific issues, car accident victims with brain injuries, Alzheimer's patients, cancer patients. And then we've seen people who just want to know more about their own body and how can I increase my own health? And, am I aging? What's happening in my body? And so they just want to know about better nutrition and really excellent supplements.
Hmm. Okay, well, you mentioned supplements. I believe you guys sell different types of things, but also a big part of your health, and you mentioned this at the beginning, is you do a BIA, which is that bioimmunity analysis on patients. So what does that involve exactly, and what information does the analysis provide?
So it's a urine and saliva test that you can tell a lot about what's going on inside the body by what's coming out of the body. So we test your sugars, your salts, your pHs, your ureas, and then we can give you a metabolic efficiency. So how well is the body digesting food? We can give you an immune energy efficiency rating. How well is the body able to deal with stress? How well is the immunity? We give you a biological age. So how much aging is taking place in your body? And then we look at the various imbalances and say, what organs need relief or what's under stress? How can we shift this chemistry? And then we use nutrition and supplements to do that for you.
That's incredible. And then I understand you also do that hair mineral analysis. You mentioned that at the top there. So I believe this can reveal how the body is storing minerals and toxic metals and producing energy.
Yeah, so the hair mineral analysis is kind of a longer term picture about what's been going on in your body. It gives us an exact level of each mineral in your body and whether you're dealing with any toxic metals. It also gives us an adrenal and a thyroid and a blood sugar and an energy rating. And then we look at the ratios of minerals in your body because they're pretty important. The body is 75% water, 25% minerals. So these ratios, like zinc copper ratio, is for detoxification and it should be 8 zinc to 1 copper. Well, if that is off, your body's not detoxing properly. So then we try to balance the ratios and the chemistry using the minerals that we have.
Oh, wow. Speaking of minerals there, I believe that you're kind of a huge advocate of people not taking enough minerals. A lot of people take vitamins, but you're saying we should actually supplement that with minerals as well, right?
Well, it's the minerals that help us absorb the vitamins. And so if you don't have a good mineral base, you won't actually make use of the vitamins you're taking. And so we really like people to have a good mineral base. And I've really come to see that I think most diseases are actually a mineral imbalance in the body, either deficiencies or minerals in the wrong place, like calcification, right? Calcification in the brain can lead to Alzheimer's, calcification in the joints can lead to arthritis. So we like to look at the mineral base of the body, and the more we can balance that, the more health there is. Yeah.
Okay. And then, of course, we were talking about supplements. I know I take supplements. A lot of people do, but you believe that supplements that offer the ones that you offer, I guess, are a little bit more superior. So what's the difference between yours and any other kind?
Well, the liquid minerals that we offer, they're angstrom sized. And that means that they can go directly into your cells. So you can absorb them sublingually. So they can bypass digestion. So most people have compromised digestion and they maybe are getting 30%, maybe 40% of the minerals that they're taking in pill form. But these can go straight into your cells. And so you're getting 100% absorption. They're also water soluble, so they won't build up in your system and cause problems with metals. And they're also properly ionized. So they're actually sort of pulled into the cell.
Wonderful. And then, God, you guys do so much stuff here. So another type of treatment you do is called, let me see if I get this right, QRS Cell Vital. So what is that, and what is it helpful for?
Well, we have a QRS, and it's the same one they use on the space station. And they use it there so that they don't get osteoporosis and that they can have cellular energy in that environment. It's an electromagnetic resonance pad, and it basically speaks the same biological language as your cells. So it's a lot of cellular vitality. So I say that 8 minutes on the QRS is like 3 hours of walking or 1.5 hours of hard exercise.
What?
To body in the same cellular energy rejuvenation. So people who can't exercise, this is a great thing. It can also help restore the parasympathetic nervous system. So for people who've been in fight or flight for a long time, it can help restore that parasympathetic so they can rest and digest. And it also helps restore people's sleep cycles. People have trouble with sleeping. And so again, it's a type 2 medical device, and you can own it and have it in your own home. So these are really, really good things that we think are great for people.
Instead of going to the gym, just hook yourself up to a machine, basically, and
There
sit there
you
and
go.
watch your favorite show on TV.
Exactly.
That's great. What does the QRS actually stand for?
Quantum resonance system.
Okay, well, that sounds very futuristic as well. You guys are great. We really appreciate having you on today. I've learned so much. Thank you.
Appreciate being here. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Brian and Cassandra Meierhofer are the owners of the Oxygen House, which is located in Lethbridge and also in Raymond, Alberta. I'm Jeanette Roche on behalf of all of us here at Bridge City News. Thanks so much for watching.